This is the first lesson of our IMAT series. Today we are studying properties composition of matter. Okay, matter is divided into substances and mixtures. In substances we have elements and compounds. In mixtures we have homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. What is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. You can see here there are three most important states of matter. Basically, there are four states: gases, liquid, solid, and plasma. The fourth state of matter. Basically, we see first three states: gases, liquids, and solids. Gases have far spaces between their molecules. Here you can see in the figure, liquids have lesser spaces than gas molecules, and solid molecules are packed together. Okay. What measuring matter, we measure volume. What is the volume formula? Length multiplied width multiplied by height. All right. It is measured in milliliters. Okay. Mass, the quantity of matter contained in an object. These are the characteristics of matter. Weight, the force produced by the gravity acting on the mass of object, expressed force in newtons, but mass expressed in kilograms. Okay. Physical properties of matters. A characteristics of a substance that is not in all chemical change. Physical properties are those in which no chemical change takes place. Here are some examples. What are physical properties? Density, color, hardness, melting point, and boiling point. See, you can see here an example. Whether water is ice or solid liquid, it is still water. Changing its state does not change its identity. It is not changing its identity. It is a physical change. It is a physical property. Okay. The sugar in the tea is still sugar, even if it is dissolved in the water of the tea. Okay, it is a physical property. Okay, what are chemical properties? Chemical properties basically involve chemical reactions or precipitations of compounds and some other things. Here is an example. Tearing paper into pieces is a physical change. It is still a paper. We can tear paper into pieces, it is a physical, but burning a paper, it is a chemical change. Okay, because burning a paper will turn it into a new substance. Okay, all right. Evidences of chemical change, you can see here: evolution of a gas, a color change in the reaction system, formation of precipitate, and the release or absorption of energy in a chemical reaction. These all are the examples of physical change. Reactants and products involved in the chemical reaction. You know, the substances on the left side of the reaction are reactants, and on the right side are products. Okay, every change in matter involves a change in energy. Yeah. When matter changes, any change, physical change or chemical change, it involves energy, release of energy or absorption of energy. Okay, what is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. Okay, sometimes energy must be supplied for the change to occur. Sometimes we have to give an energy to break some bonds or something else. Okay, and in some cases when some molecules are formed, energy is released. You can see here there are some examples. Yeah, changing state of matter. Ice melting and water boiling are example of physical change. A physical change affects only the physical properties. We discussed physical properties earlier. Density, for example. Okay. Yeah. Here, what are pure substances? Pure substances include elements and compounds. All matter is composed of about 100 different kinds of atoms. Atoms can be physically mixed or chemically combined to form all kinds of matter. Here we have inside an atom, what we have: electrons are revolving outside the nucleus, and we have neutrons and protons inside the nucleus. Okay, these are the orbits. This is the nucleus. What is pure substance? Pure substance is a simple sample of matter, either a single element or a single compound that has a definite chemical and physical properties. Okay. Uh, Elements of pure substances. Let us discuss some properties of substances. Constant composition. All particles have same properties. Okay. Elements are pure substances that contain only one kind of atom. Copper and helium are elements. Each element has its unique properties. Physical and chemical properties represented by distinct symbol. Copper is represented by Cu. Zinc is represented by Z, and so on. Okay. Elements as single atoms or molecules. Some elements such as helium. Helium is a single atom. Yeah. Other elements exist as molecules. Other than helium, all other atoms exist as molecules. Most of the other atoms. Okay. What is molecule? The smallest unit of the substance that keeps all the physical and chemical properties of substance. It consists of one atom or two or more atoms bonded together. You can see here water molecule. This is oxygen. This is hydrogen. This is also hydrogen, and this is oxygen. Okay. H2O is H2. Okay. What are compounds? Compounds. Uh, Compounds are pure substances. Compounds are pure substances. These are not elements. These compounds are composed of more than one kind of atom. For example, you can see say like here some examples here. Uh, Compounds represented by formulas which show the ratio of elements. Here is a formula of aspirin. You can see here this is a compound has more than one kind of atom. Okay, hydrogen here, carbon, and oxygen. Let us discuss some differences in elements and compounds. Element is made up of atoms with same atomic number. Okay, whereas compounds made up of more than one type of atoms. You can see here compound has more than one type of atom, while elements have only one type of atom. Okay, here some examples of elements: O2, Cl2. These are elements. Okay, examples of compounds: CO2, different kinds of atoms. H2O, HCl. These are compounds. Okay. uh, on to the next topic. Mixture, a sample or matter that consists of two or more pure substances. Actually mixture is not pure. Okay. Mixture a variable composition, two plus different substances combined in a mixture. For example, sand, soil, crude oil, alloy, coffee, sugar water. Okay, not water, sugar water. Sugar and water is mixed. These are examples of mixture. A sample or matter that contains two or more pure substances is a mixture. Most of the times are mixed except for sugar and salt. Okay, these are like pure substances. These are not mixture. Sugar and salt, they are have different things. Okay, what is not a mixture of hydrogen and water is not a mixture, because in mixture compound elements are not bonded together, but in a molecule or compound the atoms are bonded together. What is not a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, they are bonded as a molecule, not just physically mixed. Also the ratio of the hydrogen to oxygen is the same in every molecule. This is the characteristic of a compound. The ratio remains same in every molecule. Okay, you can say constant or fixed ratio. Okay, uh, uh, but can be difference in different mixtures. Mixtures can vary in composition properties. Okay, here is an example. Here, glass of sweetened lemonade is a mixture. If you have ever you can see if we can make a glass of a lemonade, we will see that different mixtures taste different. Some are more sweet, some are less sweet, and that is the case. There is no like you can say constant composition. Mixtures have variable compositions. Like substances like elements and compounds are have constant compositions. Okay. Here's types of mixtures: homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. You can see here what is homogeneous. Homogeneous mixture have like you can see it is uniformly distributed. Okay, uniformly, and you can say in heterogeneous, it is not uniformly distributed. Okay, this is the main thing you need to understand. Sometimes you have given questions like these in exams that you have to find which diagrams belongs to homogeneous and which diagram belongs to heterogeneous mixture. So you have to get better understanding of these things, so you can understand. But heterogeneous are not uniformly distributed. Okay. Okay. Homogeneous mixture is a mixture. There is example sweetened tea, 14 karat gold, and some other examples like air, blood. Okay, these are homogeneous. Heterogeneous have not uniformly distributed, not alike, not in equal quantity, like sand and water or a salad. Yeah, this is the classification of matter. Pure substances includes elements and compounds. Mixture includes homogeneous, heterogeneous. You can see clearly here elements here, compounds here, and homogeneous here, heterogeneous here. You can see elements consist of only one atom, while compounds consist more than one type of atom bonded together. Okay, homogeneous they are uniformly distributed. In heterogeneous they are like not distributed uniformly. Okay, these are the main things. Okay, you can take a second shot. Yes. What we studied previously. This is a review of our topic. You can see here. You can pause the video and make it clear that you need to understand. These are some questions here. What you have learned, you can do these things. You can say it is a review of what you learned in this lesson. You can discuss this with your classmate, with your study partner, and anyone. If you have any opinion about today's topic, let me know in the comment section. Goodbye. Take care.